Hello, welcome to another episode of Super Savory Sandwiches. I usually make sandwiches for this show, but instead I'm going to show you how to make one of the ingredients from the first sandwich, cutting corned beef. Now what I got here are 2 tomatoes. I will be showing you how to prepare caramelized onions so you can prepare them for your guests. First thing we do is grab a yellow onion and cut it diagonally, like so. Alright, looks clean, and we're going to be doing it again. Alright, that's good. Now I'm just going to cut it a few more times so we get some nice even cuts. And one more half should do it. Alright, we got all our onions ready. Now our next ingredient is to turn our stove right here. Now when cooking these onions, it's important to keep these on a low flame, because if you put it on a high flame, there's a very good chance you will burn your onions. Alright, now we're just going to put them all on this stove. Now while these are getting ready to bake, we're going to add a little extra virgin olive oil. Then pour it on here. Make sure it's even throughout. And while we cover this up, next thing I'm going to do is add some butter. Now, like most foods, butter helps bring out the flavor. Sugar, which is optional, helps bring out the sweetness of the onions. Just like I mentioned, onions are root vegetables, and they keep most of their simple sugars within the base of the plant. There you go. You may want to chop up a little more, like I'm going to. Helps cook nice and evenly. Now, caramelized onions, and onions in general, are what I call a universal plant. Meaning, not only are they used globally, but you can use them in various dishes. Pizzas, sauces, put them on top of a sandwich or a burger, salad. When it comes to onions, the sky's the limit. Oops, we lost the piece. Put it back in. Now if you're ever going to make caramelized onions, make sure you use yellow onions or sweet onions, if you're trying to go for a sweeter onion. Ideally, any onion could work, but those are the 2 I personally recommend. Well, as you can see, our onions are starting to get a little brown. And we're just going to let them cook. Break it down and flip. Alright, While it's cooking, I'm just going to add a little more olive oil, like this. Pinch more sugar. And a nice stick of butter. Not all of it, just a slice. Like this. Oh, oil's bubbling. Alright, now what I'm doing is spreading the butter. Make sure it cooks more evenly and thoroughly. Now we got our bowl here. So when our onions fully caramelize, we have a place to put them in. Chop them up a bit. Nice and hard. Keep chopping. Okay, we're going to shake it up a bit. Now while our onions are cooking, here's a fun fact about some caramelized onions. Fun fact, caramelized onions are naturally sweet, as in the name. So if you're going to prepare caramelized onions, make sure they go with something salty. Because salty foods tend to pair well with sweet foods, like chocolate pretzels or Hawaiian pizza. I personally like to use them for sandwiches and steak, but to each their own. Okay, so now we're starting to hear a little crackle. We cook evenly thorough. Make sure all of them are nice and golden as of now. They'll get darker later on. And that's exactly how I want our onions. Okay, I think it's at this point we can turn it up a bit. Not too much, just enough to increase the temperature oh so slightly. At this point, our onions should look a little something like this. And give it about 10-15 minutes. Your onions will be perfectly caramelized. Well, that's our video. Feel free to hit like and subscribe to stay updated on further ingredients and future sandwiches. If you have any ideas for future sandwich ideas and or foods you want me to make, feel free to write down in the comments below. Have a great day!